Hey everyone, this is Matt Hendricks with Follow the Leader Dog Training, and today I want to show you the the boss system from eCollar Technologies. I'm just going to show you how to set it up and basically how it works and how you can use it. So I've got one right here in its case. All of the ones, whether it's the one dog boss model or the two dog boss models, come in a case like this. This is a two dog one. Now I've already opened this one before, so this isn't exactly like it was when it came, although I put it back pretty much how it came. So it comes with an instructional manual. It comes with the two e-collars because it's a two dog system. Otherwise it'd just come with one e-collar. It comes with the remote that controls both of these. This one also comes with a lanyard or a thing you can wear around your neck, and that would just clip on the bottom of the e-collar there. It comes with the standard charger and also a splitter here so that you can plug this into one of these and then you can charge both collars and the remote at the same time. Comes with a test light, extra long-haired contact points. The short-haired contact points are on when it arrives, and a couple tools to help you change the contact points or pop the cover off if you need to replace a battery or something. And it also comes with this belt clip. It's a plastic belt clip, sticks like that, and then there's this other part that screws onto the back of the e-collar, and I've already put this on when it comes. This is not screwed on, and that just sits in there like that and it clicks in. So to get it out you have to push this button at the top and then it slides out, or you can just push it and it clicks in, and then you can just clip this to your pants or to your pocket or wherever. So I always put those on. It comes with this plastic one. A lot of times I prefer to use one of the magnetic holders that eCollar Technologies sells, so I'll use one of those instead, but in this case I've just got the plastic one on that came with it. And one thing to note, this case has this hole here where this piece fits in. If you put one of the magnetic ones on here, it will not fit back in this case because this hole is too small for the attachment that you have to put on the back of the collar for the magnetic part. So anyway, both the collars, like I said, come with the short-haired contact points on by default. And the one with the black strap goes to the black S button, and the one with the red strap goes to the red S button on the remote. Now I'm just going to take these out of here a second. Move this aside. So the only thing I've done on these collars that is different from when they arrived is on this collar I have put one of the 50% stimulation reducers on under the contact points. So that does not come with it. That's something you would buy extra. But other than that, these are both just like they came. Also, I haven't cut the strap off yet. I'm going to let the owners do that when they want because I'm currently using the system with someone's dogs, and so they're going to take this home with them when they take their dogs home. So I'll let them cut it off if they want. Otherwise, once I've put it on the dog, I just fold this back through like this, and that works fine. So anyway, to turn the collars on is pretty simple. They have a button on the back here, and you just push and hold until the light turns green, and then you let go. And if you did it right, the light should continue blinking green afterwards. Now, if you push and hold and it turns red, then you've turned it off. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to turn it back on. And I'm also going to turn the other one on. It's a little bit hard to reach the button with the stimulation reducer on, but it's not a big deal. So, and then to turn the remote on, there's a button on the back, the big one in the middle with an L on it, and by it says on off. So I'm going to push and hold that, until the screen says on, and then I can let go of that. And there will also be a green flashing light up top here by the dial. So before we go into working the collars with this, on this dial you have the antenna, the attachment for the thing that you can put around your neck, and the attachment for the belt clip that I screwed on. This part is the dial, which lets you change the stimulation level. And you have the red and black stimulation buttons, the black one for the one with the black strap and the red one for the collar with the red strap. And then you also have this button over here, which simply says M on it, and I'll get to that later. So you also have this button here which says MC on the back, and by default it comes in continuous mode, or at least this one did, and if you press it then it goes to momentary mode, and it just goes back and forth. So if you're in momentary mode and you push one of the stim buttons like this, no matter how long I hold it down, as you saw the red light when the stim came on, no matter how long I hold that button down, it'll just do it for a momentary second. And if I go to continuous mode and I press it, then it'll stay on like that. I think it does time out. I forget exactly how long. I think it might be 12 seconds. If you hold it too long, so that way if you accidentally sit on it or something, it won't stay on forever. But if you just release it and then do it again, then it works fine. Now, generally I leave these in continuous mode because that way if I want to do a momentary, or some people call it a nick, I can just tap it like that. Or otherwise, if I want to hold it down for longer, I can do that too, to apply a more constant pressure. And you can see that whenever stimulation is being applied, both the collar has the red light on it up here, as well as the remote, as well as the collar has a red light here. And so you can see the black button controls the black collar, and the red button controls the red collar. So, to change the stimulation level, you simply twist the dial like this. I recommend holding it like this actually, so you can twist it with these two fingers and then use your middle finger and your ring finger on the two stimulation buttons like that. And that way you can also dial while you're pressing one of the buttons. Now, one thing to note too is that if you press both buttons at once, it will not work, so you can only hit one of them at once. So if you have two dogs and you're basically trying to communicate with them both at the same time using the collar, you need to alternate like this, because pressing both of them will do nothing, as you can see. Now, this goes from 0 to 100 levels, so it's very adjustable, and I can't, and I'm testing myself here on the collar without the stimulation reducer, which just cuts the stimulation in half. I can't even feel it until I can faintly feel it at level 5. And below that, it's so low I can't even feel it. So even on the Boss model, which can go quite high on the stimulation if you need it to, if you have a really intense dog, even on this model collar, it starts out really low. And it goes up nice and gradually. Now, if you press this M button over here, then you'll see this other sign comes up on the screen. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that or not on the video, but when it's in that mode, then whichever the black or red button you push, whichever one, it will make the colors vibrate. And if you push and hold it, it does this pulsing vibration, not just a constant vibration, so just keep that in mind, that that's normal. So, and to get back out of it, you just hit the M button again. Now, if you want to, you can lock a level in for a given dog, so to do that, you just dial this down to 0. And then you press the one dog to select, or you press the black button to select the first dog, or the red button to select the second dog there on the screen. And so like if I wanted to lock a level in for the first dog, I could set this to say 15. Not used to holding it like that. And then I could just push and hold this in till it blinks at me. And so now the one dog is locked, and no matter how much I turn this, the black collar is going to be set at 15. Now if I were to press the red collar, it will apply stimulation at whatever levels the collar's at, but even if I'm way up here at 29, if I press the black button, it'll go back to 15 for that dog, and then if I hit the red button, it will do whatever the dial's at. And so if I were to be where the second dog is selected and lock it in, then I could lock the second dog in too. So 15, even if I turn it all the way down, 29, 15, 29. So you can lock a level in like that. I usually don't, so I'm just going to unlock these. So I unlock the second dog by being in that mode, and then I'll hit the black button to select dog 1, and then I'll press and hold that to unlock that. So now that those are blinking again instead of just staying constant like they did when they were locked, I know that I can change it on the go, and each collar will just apply stimulation at whatever level that I am currently at. Also, this comes with a boost on it, so if you want to use the boost feature, you press either the black button or the red button, and right now the boost is set to 5, which is default, and that's where I leave it. Otherwise, if you read your book, it does tell you how to change the boost level. I believe it can be anything from 1 to 60. But anyway, so if I'm at 25 and then I press the M button over here, it'll go to 30. Or the same, you know, whatever I'm at. If I'm at 33 and I press 1, then if I hit that button, then it'll instantly jump 5 points, because that's what the boost is set to, up to 38. So that's a nice feature too. You can go along, you can do it and just hit that button to jump up 5 levels if you want to. And again, the boost you can have anywhere be from +1 to +60, I believe. That being said, I don't really use the boost very much, so usually if I need to go up, I just twist the dial while I'm holding the button down, and I feel like that gives me more control over it. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is the 2-dog, the Boss model from eCollar Technologies. Thanks for watching.